What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. A Super ShowDown had lots of excitement, but it's hard to think of anything that could come close to the surprise of the century as Bill Goldberg defeated the Fiend for the Universal Championship. Now that the smoke is cleared, fans are asking why? What the hell was WWE thinking? Well, join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at 6 reasons why Bill Goldberg beat the Fiend. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Number 1, well, it's Super ShowDown. The WWE gets paid handsomely for traveling to Saudi Arabia twice a year, and as such, the Saudi government expects big things to happen at the show. By some indications, Super ShowDown and Crown Jewel have become bigger for the WWE than WrestleMania, and while that may be a stretch, there's no denying the company wants to keep the revenue coming. That's why fans see the greatest stars of yesterday and today at the event, as well as why the WWE has had the Universal Championship change hands 3 times in Saudi Arabia now, continuing with Goldberg's championship win over the Fiend. Number 2, the WWE had to scale the Fiend back. As great as the Fiend character has quickly become, the WWE painted itself into a corner with Bray Wyatt and his evil alter ego's immunity to pain. Things had got to the point where Bray Wyatt could take numerous finishes and shrug them off like they were snapmares. This has already had disastrous results, as seen at last year's Hell in a Cell when Seth Rollins hit numerous curb stomps and attacked the Fiend with everything short of a bazooka, leading to a ridiculous match stoppage finish. At some point, the WWE has to make the fans think it's possible for the Fiend to be defeated, and they did that tonight. How they go on from here is the test of whether tonight's loss kills the Fiend's momentum or takes him to the next level. Number 3, it opens new programs for the Fiend. At this point, it's too early to tell what's next for the Fiend. He may find himself battling Goldberg in a WrestleMania match, or he may stay out of the championship picture for now. More than a few fans thought the WWE erred by putting the Universal Championship on the Fiend so early in his career because the WWE needed to keep him from losing in order to help him build up. As long as the Fiend held a major championship, it was difficult to have him lose too soon, which only compounded the WWE's booking problems. Now that the Fiend isn't holding the Universal Championship, the WWE can now send him into a new direction, feuding with some of the other competitors on SmackDown or even sending him to Raw after the Superstar shakeup. At some point, we could see the dream match between The Undertaker and The Fiend, or some other program that helps take The Fiend to the next level as a special attraction, much the same as when The Undertaker became a main eventer who rarely held and definitely didn't need a world championship. Number 4, the WWE wanted to shake things up. The WWE knows its ratings are still hit and miss, that live event attendance is down, and that merchandise sales aren't what they used to be, so it's no surprise the company may have figured to try and shake things up by surprising the fans with Goldberg winning the match. The problem, as we mentioned earlier, is what the long-term plans are and how much the Fiend's loss affects his character. Will the WWE Universe lose faith in its push now that he's counted the lights for a 50-year-old part-timer? This loss could be a repeater when Bray Wyatt lost to Randy Orton at WrestleMania 34 after his first WWE Championship win, or it could just be a setback. Wrestlelamia has discussed the pitfalls of hotshot booking before, and this one could go down in the record books as a desperate ploy that failed. Number 5, Bill Goldberg wasn't going to job out of the gate. Another thing to consider is that while Bill Goldberg seems ready to put opponents over, he's not quite ready to put talent over on a regular basis, even this late in his career. Otherwise, he likely fears he'll lose some of his drawing power, and like some wrestlers, there could be some ego involved too and not wanting to lose. While it seems likely Goldberg will drop the title back to the Fiend if the WWE asks, just as he did the job to Brock Lesnar after Lesnar took a pin for him, he's not going to be counting the lights every time the WWE travels to Saudi Arabia. And number 6, to set up WrestleMania 36. Just as Big Bad Bill asks who's next, the WWE Universe is likely asking the same question: what's next for Goldberg? Unless the Fiend destroys Goldberg on SmackDown and Goldberg is forced to vacate the title, expect to see him defend it where the money is, i.e. WrestleMania 36, as opposed to say Elimination Chamber. The WWE has been heavily promoting John Cena's appearance on SmackDown, which undoubtedly is going to set up the face that runs the place's WrestleMania match. If you caught our video on possible WrestleMania matches for John Cena, you know we speculated that a long shot match could be a fatal 4-way involving The Fiend, Bill Goldberg, John Cena and Roman Reigns. This would be a dream match in and of itself, but it would also allow the WWE to protect The Fiend from taking another loss and putting the belt on someone else. As Meltzer has also speculated, plans could be that Wyatt faces Cena and that Bill Goldberg faces Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. This could see Goldberg pass the proverbial torch to Reigns, and it could also set up a spear versus spear match. But whatever the case, Goldberg's win was designed to help set up a dream match at WrestleMania, and at this point it's clear the WWE has succeeded in doing so. But there you have it guys, 6 reasons why Bill Goldberg defeated The Fiend. Were you guys surprised? More importantly, were you happy to see this happen? Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.